and welcome to another exciting episode of the Newsuck, your source for internet dumpster fires. Did you know some snakes can fly? No? Well, enjoy the show that continues to be 2020. Now, that's a hell of a headline, kids. As if meth gators weren't scary enough, who had flying snakes? Anybody? Flying snakes? Flying snakes are now a thing because 2020 just won't quit in a July 1st article. So officially, these snakes are known as, and I'm going to butcher this, Chrysopelia paradisi. Chrysopelia paradisi. You know what? I think I got an email from them once. They were trying to offer me millions of dollars in exchange for $1,000 wired to an offshore bank account. I can't remember, though. I deleted the email. The paradise tree snake, but there's nothing remotely paradisey about it. They come from South and Southeast Asia. Little was known about them until a recent study was performed by a team of scientists at Virginia Tech earlier this week. Virginia Tech studying Asian snakes. Okay, sounds good. So yeah, just to add some more nightmare fuel to anything else you've got to worry and fret about, there are snakes that fly. But look here, it's kind of a cute little guy. He's a cute little guy. Boop, boopy snoot, boop, boopy snoot. But anyway, yeah, a snake comes flying at me. That's bad news, bears. Experts say the snakes glide through the air, so the study leads the author Isaac Newton, which I thought was hilarious, because instead of Isaac Newton, it's Newton. It's like Isaac Newt. Said his research team set out to understand how they do so, according to CNN. The snakes make an undulating motion as they move through the air, and researchers have been curious as to why they did it. The team had a basic understanding of undulation. Undulation, that's just a fun word to say. Thanks to the work of study author Jake Socha, who has been studying the snakes for around 20 years. You have been watching snakes fly for 20 years, dude, and you didn't warn somebody? I feel like that's irresponsible. I'm just saying. You don't strictly need to undulate to fall. Isn't that lyrics to a Rihanna song? Don't you know that I'm falling for you? I don't know. I forget. So that leads to the question, well, then why are they undulating? Said Yeaton. Yeet! Yes, that is literally the question on everyone's minds, or more accurately, how are there mother snakes on this planet? At least that's how Samuel L. Jackson asked it in my mind. Oh, there we go. That's fantastic. Look at that. So majestic. So majestic.
I believe I can fly.
You imagine walking through the woods and that flies out of a tree and wraps around your neck? Oh my gosh, people would die of heart attacks right and left. Okay, this was one of my all-time favorite TV shows I've ever watched, or series, I guess you would call it, because it was on Netflix. So it's not really a TV show, but still. Anyway, Tiger King. Insert dramatic music here. So Joe Exotic says in a letter from prison that he'll be, quote, dead by October. So there's a radio show. Okay, here we go. The incarcerated star of the Netflix hit Tiger King himself wrote a 4-page handwritten letter, I can't speak, to co-host Amanda Pizzana, a.k.a. Lil Brownie, from Big Mama and the Wild Bunch, the morning show from our sister station, B103 in Fort Myers. By the way, this is from 93.3 WMMR Rocks. I'm sure they do. Explaining how the prison system is, quote, out of hand and how the sanctuary business is a scam. Pizzana explained that after her friend wrote him a letter in jail, she decided to reach out to him as well. Man, how bored are you that you're like, you know what? I want to write Joe Exotic a letter in jail. I mean, hey, you do you, but it just seems like, I mean, that's not something that's going to pop up on our radar. This morning, she got a response and she opened and read the letter on the air. I asked him in the letter how he was doing in jail, she said. I told him that we talk about him every day on the morning show and that the people in Florida love him. I instantly became a Joe Exotic fan after watching the Netflix docuseries Tiger King, Murder, Mayhem, and Madness. And meth, just a little bit of meth. And I'm rooting for him to be released from prison. The former Tiger Zoo owner and convicted felon currently at the Federal Medical Center, Fort Worth, said he's lost over 30 pounds over the last few months and worries he'll be dead by October. And here's where it gets juicy, everybody. This is great. If you haven't watched Tiger King, stop the video right now. I'll wait. Stop the video right now and go watch it and then come back, because this next paragraph gets so much better after you watch the show. I'm not going to spoil anything, but Joe Exotic ain't playing with a full deck. Just saying. The elevator doesn't go to all the floors. He's a few fries short of a Happy Meal. He's a can or two short of a 12-pack. I'm just going to give you the heads up right now. I'm asking everyone to please ask President Trump to give me a second chance and make this right and let me go save my dad. My mom died last year. And save my marriage and go back to helping people again. Maldonado Passage says. Maldonado Passage is currently serving a 22-year sentence for his part in a murder-for-hire plot of animal civil rights activist, that bitch, Carol Baskin, and a slew of animal abuse charges. But even after his long feud with that bitch, bitch, Carol Baskin. He said he just wants people to remember what the Joe Exotic's goal is all about. Quote, this really needs to get back to saving my life and helping homeless people and sick people, end quote. He claims that if he's able to get out of prison alive, he will be an activist for justice reform. Really? Now that'd be interesting. I mean, he already ran for mayor of the town of Oklahoma that he was in, or something like this. I forget the name of it. I'm telling y'all, watch the series. It's great. And watch it on the weekend when you can just binge watch the whole thing. It's great. Because once you start, you can't stop. It's like Lay's potato chips. You can't eat just one. Hear me ask for help. Be my voice. Hashtag free Joe Exotic. Save my life, he wrote. Read the entire letter below, which has claims that we cannot verify. Yeah, there's a lot of claims that they can't verify because they're all crazy. And see photos of the 4-page letter here. So yeah, so if y'all want to go hunt for that letter, there it is right there from Lil Brownie. So yeah, there's the whole letter you can read and anything else. But anyway, guys, that's going to wrap it up for today. Thanks so much for hanging out. Been seeing a lot of subscribers, a lot of likes, a lot of comments. Thank you guys so much. It's so awesome. Loving it. Thank you so much for everything. You guys take it easy.